Hello and good morning. Welcome to the Fife Property Weekly Market Update. I am a day behind, so apologies, but that only means it's one day closer to the weekend, which is a bonus. So this is the Fife Property Market Update. We do it weekly, and this is for the week commencing the 5th to the 11th. As I always say, if you have any comments, if you have any questions, queries, feel free. You can put them in the comments. You can message us privately if you like something a wee bit more discreet, or you can even pick up the phone and speak to one of us in the office. But if you don't watch these updates, this is where we do a run through of what is happening in the Fife market. So this is all agents that use Rightmove, and we're going to look at newly instructed and sold subject to concluded missives. We'll then have a look at what we as an agency in particular are doing, what activity we've had in the week commencing the 5th to the 11th. And then we'll also do a run through of the shows that have taken place. So you can go back and see what you want to rewatch. So firstly, we will do the stats. So I will add them to the screen. We'll have a quick run through. So as I say, this is week commencing the 5th to the 11th. And this is all agents that use Rightmove, what they have newly instructed and what has been sold subject to concluded missives. So this is just for the week. Now, don't forget, we do always say 1 week doesn't make a trend, but we will do a run through of some of the micro regions. What I mean when I say micro regions is your Cooper, your East Neuk, your St Andrews, they're all areas within Fife. So you can see there to start off with, you have Cooper. So there was 5 instructed and 8 properties sold. So more sold than what came to market in the Cooper area. So if you have anything in the KUI 14, 15 postcode, and obviously you can see we've got hot buyers in that market. East Neuk as well, that is great to see that there was 5 properties sold versus 3 instructed, and it was the same for last week as well. There was more properties sold than what was instructed, which is great to see because East Neuk has got quite a bit of stock, so it's great to see that shifting. So likewise, if you have a property in the East Neuk, now is the time to go to market. And we do have one coming soon there, so keep listening so I can give you some information on that one. St Andrews, 8 properties instructed with 4 sold. Those that regularly watch the show will know we've been speaking about St Andrews quite a lot with just the sheer amount of stock that is sitting in there. I mean, it is a slightly different market to the rest of the micro regions. So we do have a wee bit of stock to work through, but it's great to see that there was 4 properties sold. So hopefully we'll start to get whittled through the stock. Then you have your Levenmouth, 11 properties instructed and 4 properties sold. Slightly different for Leaven, but as we say, 1 week doesn't make a trend. I know one agent in particular must have hit go on loads of properties in the Levenmouth area. So there was a lot that hit the market all in one day, all in the one area. So yes, that caused a bit of a bottleneck. And then you've got Dunfermline, so that is 30 versus 32, so there or thereabouts in terms of numbers, but it's slightly less than what we normally see, but 30 and 32. And for those that maybe aren't regulars to the show, will know that Dunfermline, it is a kind of hot area for the commuting links and the kind of accessibility to the bigger city, Edinburgh and Glasgow, because you do get slightly more for your money. So that's why Dunfermline is always a hot choice. Then you've got Glenrothes with 12 and 15, so a lot of stock going in Glenrothes. Again, the same agent kind of hit go on the green button for a load of properties all in the one day. So there was a lot hit the market. So hopefully none of them were yours if you've just went to market, because there was so much going on in one day. It was too much to take in. And then Kirkcaldy with 51 versus 16. So a big difference from Kirkcaldy. We don't normally see that, but again, there was a massive surge in one particular day, and probably could have been done with spaced out a wee bit, but here. So that is the stats for the week prior. As we say, 1 week doesn't make a trend, but it gives you an insight into what is happening. So if you have a property that you are looking to get on the market, if you've got property on the market, that gives you some great insight. But like we always say, feel free to comment, ask us any questions, pick up the phone and speak with us, whether you are on the market and you want to discuss what your journey has looked like and the activity that your property's had. If you are looking to go to market and you want to understand what your current valuation is, what next steps look like for you, and also what the market is like in your particular postcode and area. Obviously, we can get an expert to come out and see you and give you that information, and that's your dedicated time to ask all the questions that you may have. A great thing that you could go and do as well is Jim and I did a show last week, and it was a roundup of the 2024 Fife property market, and there were some great stats in there. So you can go back and find that, and certainly watch that one, because that one was a great one to go back and watch. But let's have a wee look at what we were doing in Fife Properties in particular as an agency. So this is where we discuss what we've sold, what we have got coming soon, so that's the pre-portals and what you want to be looking out for, and also what has completed, so handed over, keys and missives signed. So we'll have a wee look at that. So for last week, we sold, and you maybe think, oh, it's not been long since I've seen this one, and you're absolutely right. We sold this one in 3 weeks, which is incredible. Great to see, and we achieved a brilliant offers over price for this one. The seller is absolutely delighted. Obviously, at this stage, I can't disclose what that figure looks like. You'll have to keep listening before you'll have to keep listening for it concluding, and then we can tell you the figure. But it was a substantial amount over, which was great. And as I say, the seller is absolutely delighted. The seller is a landlord looking to offload property as well. So likewise, if you're a landlord and you have a portfolio, or maybe even just one or two, and you're looking to offload, pick up the phone. We can talk you through the process and what next steps look like. And of course, we can get you a great offer just like we did for this seller. So this one was a previous landlord's property, and the new owner is moving to the area, which is great to see. And we're actually selling their property. So we're able to manage the chain completely, which is great to see. But they are moving to the area. So they're going to be able to take full advantage of being able to just walk down to the beach, walk to the train station, the retail park, the bus station. They are going to have everything on the doorstep, and it's a brilliant property to move into. It's a 2-bedroom terraced, and it was on for offers over 120,000. For those that didn't see this one, the great thing about this one is there was actually stairs leading into the attic, and it was like another living space, or it could be a bedroom, it could have been a home office, study. So it was a great additional space. The garden to the rear was completely private as well, and plus it had a massive open plan kitchen, diner. And I remember saying in the video, if it was me, I'd be knocking and putting patio doors at the back. So it's got so much potential. But that is a brilliant property and an even better area to be moving to and take full advantage. So that is what we sold last week. So likewise, if you have a property in the area and you want to get a result just like we did for this seller, or as I say, if you're a landlord looking to offload some of your stock, if you like, pick up the phone and speak with us, comment, message, do what you need to do to get in touch. But we are here on hand to help you in your journey. What we've got coming soon, so the bit that everybody's waiting for. So this is properties that our agents have been out to value and are coming to market shortly. They are going to be getting their pre-portals done. Now, again, apologies if you are a regular to these shows or you're a regular of Fife Properties and you know what the pre-portal is, you know what I'm going to say next. But it's for those that maybe aren't aware and are just new to the market and just new to seeing what we do. A pre-portal is a full video walkthrough and a preview of a property before it goes to Rightmove, Zoopla, and all the other sites. So this is a prime opportunity to get in there before anybody else. Now, a pre-portal is only published at this stage to our social media Facebook pages. So if you are looking to purchase a property in Leven or Cooper or St Andrews, you need to be following the relevant page, because we have a page for each micro region. So make sure you're following the correct page. But that is where these pre-portal videos go. So the agent stands out the front, does a full walkthrough of the property, really in detail. It's almost like a virtual viewing. You're literally seeing every square inch of the property. We discuss then the location at the end to give you a great insight. Then at the very end, we give you the price point. Now, a pre-portal, as I say, it's a prime opportunity to get in there before anybody else. But to qualify for that, there is 2 criteria, one of which is you need to be in a position to proceed. So what do we mean by that? That is, you are a cash buyer ready to make an offer. And that offer is to be an attractive, no regrets offer. This is your offer that's going to secure the property. That seller is going to bite your hand off, because you want to secure that property to stop it going to your Rightmove and your Zoopla. So that is the 2 criteria to get your foot in the door before anybody else. So firstly, you need to be following the relevant Facebook page. Then you need to be looking out for the pre-portal videos. And if it ticks all your boxes, you need to reach out to us and get in contact so that we can get you qualified, get you registered, get you through the door so you can make our seller an offer that they just cannot refuse. If you're watching this and you maybe don't fit into that criteria, you maybe have a property to sell or your property's on the market, fine. speak with us. Let's see what we can do to help to get you in that best position. We can obviously, that's what we're here for with the experts, so we can guide you and we can speak with you. So certainly do pick up the phone. But if you are in that position to proceed and you are prime position for the pre-portal, then make sure you reach out. But it all starts by following the relevant pages and looking for that pre-portal video. So these are ones we've got coming soon, and the pre-portals will be happening, so keep a lookout. But if you want a wee bit more of a chat about that and what that looks like, pick up the phone or comment, and we're more than happy to speak you through the process. But we have 4 properties coming soon, different areas and different style of properties and different price points. We've got a little bit of something for everybody, which is great. So the first one is Upper Dalgairn in Cooper. So this one is in a prime location. They always get snapped up. So if this is something that you've been looking for, do not delay with this one, because they always get snapped up in this area. It's a great one. It's a great affordability price point, great location because everything's on your doorstep, and they are brilliant properties. So this is Upper Dalgairn, and it's a 3-bed semi-detached, and it has a re-extension to the side, and it's got a large driveway, so you get 2 or 3 cars. So it's a brilliant family home, first-time buyer's home, upsizing maybe from a flat to an apartment, or maybe you're downsizing from your bigger property to this one. It literally ticks all the boxes, so it is going to be a popular one. So do make sure you are ready for this coming. That one will be getting the pre-portal done shortly by Perry, so keep a wee lookout. The next one, we have St Andrews Road, Lago Ward. So straight away when you hear Lago Ward, you know it's a brilliant location. Your proximity to St Andrews, to the East Snook, the views that you get from the properties within Lago Ward are just beautiful. So you know this one is going to be an absolute cracker, which also means it's going to be popular. So again, do not delay. Get yourselves organized, get yourselves ready for this one. It's a 4-bedroom semi-detached cottage, and it looks absolutely stunning from outside. And it's going to be one of those that standing out the front, you don't realize how spacious and how much you're getting with this property. Again, it's got a large driveway, garage, outbuildings. It's got an annex. It's literally the property that keeps on giving while being in Lago Ward, as I say. So brilliant location as well. So again, look out for Perry doing the pre-portal for that one. Next, again, a different area. We're coming back to Cooper, and this is George Govan Road. This one is going to be absolutely perfect if you are, again, a first-time buyer, whether you're a landlord looking for a buy-to-let opportunity as well, because you know it's going to get snapped up and easily rent it out. And if you want details on that and what your return on that would look like, we can put you in touch with Richard Cook, the lettings director, to discuss that a wee bit further. But an ideal one for a landlord, first-time buyer, upsizing, downsizing. Again, it ticks all the boxes. So I'm sure this one's going to be a popular one as well. So I am doing the pre-portal for this one at the end of this week. So keep a lookout on the Cooper page for that one. Again, it's going to be that full video walkthrough. What's great about this one is, so it's a 2-bedroom mid-terrace. You've got dedicated parking out the front, moving condition ready to go. It's got a spacious kitchen diner that's got patio doors that open up to the back garden, and you're getting a great size, really generous size garden. And then obviously you've got your 2 bedrooms upstairs. So it is moving condition, perfect property, and a really desirable cul-de-sac within Cooper as well, because it's walking distance to absolutely everything, while still only being a short drive to St Andrews. So that one's going to be a popular one, as I say. So keep a lookout for the Cooper page for that one. Then the next one is John Street in Cellardyke. So we're moving to a different area. We're heading to the East Snook. So this is a 4-bedroom terrace townhouse, and I absolutely love this one. It is stunning. Craig and I went out to this one and we were amazed by it. It is absolutely immaculate inside. Currently utilised as a Airbnb, so it's popular for that. But it's absolutely immaculate. All the attention to detail throughout is just stunning. You head inside, and what's great about this one as well is there is potential for 1-level living. So if that is something that you're looking for, but you also want to be in the East Snook and get to take full advantage of the views and that lifestyle, then this one is going to be perfect, because you do have that option of 1-level living. You then head upstairs and you come into this grand space of an open plan kitchen, living. It's got an open fireplace. Then you've got a conservatory as well that then takes you out. And again, with the East Snook, not often do you get such vast garden space. So you are absolutely spoilt with this one. It's elevated and tiered, so you'll be able to just follow the sun around. It's absolutely brilliant. And then you go up to the next level and you've got this gorgeous master bedroom, bay window, and you can just see the sea view. So it is absolutely perfect. And as I say, it is immaculate. So I am looking forward to this one coming to the market. I will be doing the pre-portal for this one at the end of the week. So that will be on our eSnoop page. So look out for that one. But this one is not to be missed. It's absolutely stunning. So that is what we have got coming soon. So if you want to discuss them any further, or you want to get a bit of clarity, as I say, comment, message directly, or pick up the phone. But that is our properties. So make sure you are following the relevant pages, or just go follow them all. If you're looking right across Fife, make sure you're following them all so you do not miss a thing. Then we will discuss our completed. So this is properties that we have sold and now they have keys handed over, missives signed. So the first one is, we're keeping it within the East Snook. This is St Ad's Crescent in Pitton Weem. So this was a 3-bedroom semi-detached property. And this one was a brilliant offer that we got on this one. So we were able to negotiate. Now the property was 3-bed, 2-reception, and it was a potential to add value. So what was great is somebody was going to be able to go in and put their own stamp on it, but also know they were adding, value and really making it their own. A great thing about this one as well is it went to a first-time buyer, so it was brilliant to see your first property getting on the market. You were getting a substantial property, 3-bedroom, 2-reception, but also in the East Neuk as well. What better place could you get for your first property? What was great as well is not only did obviously the buyer is absolutely delighted, but the seller, we were able to achieve and negotiate a brilliant offers over price. So it was on for offers over 190,000 and we got an offer of 205,000. So that's 15,000 over home report. So we've sold quite a lot in St Abbs and all the areas, as you know. If you are, regular watchers of Fife Properties, you'll know that that's what you achieved. But that is just another one to add to our list of 15,000 over. So if you have a property in the area and you want a result like that, an extra 15,000 in your pocket, pick up the phone, let us get an agent out to you and let us get you on the market and moved on in your journey. Next one is into Pitlessie. So coming back the way, we're heading to your KY1514 postcode. So High Street in Pitlessie. This was a 2-bedroom semi-detached. Great potential to add value with this one. You were able to go in and completely put your own stamp on it and really, really add value while being in that village lifestyle. Those that maybe don't know Pitlessie, you're only about 8 minutes into Cooper, not far from Ladybank, where you've got the train station and amenities within Pitlessie itself. You've got the primary school, you have got the Village Inn, which is a gorgeous country pub, and then of course the beautiful walks. You can see the Lomond Hills as well with this one. They were getting views right over the Lomond Hills, so they really were spot with this one, while being able to go in and put their own stamp on it. And the new owner is moving to the area, and what better area could you be moving to? And that one sold for 145,000. Our final completed was St Andrews. So it's great to see we've got a St Andrews one on here. And this was Jamie Anderson Place. Again, we've sold quite a bit in the area. And this one we sold for 263,000, and it was a 3-bedroom end terraced property. It was great as well because it's a slightly elevated plot, moving condition, and of course the proximity of walking distance to the university, to the golf courses, to the the main high street, the beaches. It's just a brilliant area and a perfect 3-bedroom end terrace property. And again, they're moving to the area, so they're going to be absolutely spoilt with everything that they've got on their doorstep. So that is what we have completed. So that is what was going on within our agency last week. And if any of that you want to discuss, anything you're interested in, as I say, comment, pick up the phone, and we're more than happy to speak with you. And then before we head off, we'll do a run through of the shows. So yesterday would have been the Wealth Creation show. If you missed it, it would have been on at 12:30. It's on every Monday at 12:30. 9 times out of 10, it is Jim and Richard that do it. So if you didn't get to watch it live, go back and watch the rerun, because yesterday's was all about pain, purpose, profit, and prosperity. Pain. Of course, it's a taboo subject that no one really ever wants to discuss, let alone really dwell on it. However, at some point along the way, we all inevitably have to confront it and actually deal with it, get through it, and then of course, hopefully we learn from it as well. Turning your pain into kind of a positive disadvantage. Purpose often comes from our pain. In most cases, it leads us to our passion, and it's our passion when we use it to solve that problem through excellent service, guarantees, reward, and profitability. Would you like to form winning ways to leverage your pain by finding your passion and allowing your passion to produce profit in your business? As we always say, you don't need to head online, you don't need to read the books, you don't need to go and try and find the answers. You've got lettings director Richard Cook and one of the UK's most successful property investors, Jim Parker, on hand to discuss. So that was yesterday, so go back and watch that. Another show, obviously I mentioned it briefly at the beginning, was Jim and I did the 2024 Fife Property Market Update. So we did a full look at last year's statistics, some brilliant numbers on there, whether you're a seller, whether you're a buyer, whether you're on the market, or even you're just purely curious. Great one to go back and watch. So that was Fife homeowners and landlords, and the UK property market saw a 15.4% rise in sales nationally. But how did Fife compare to that? With unique local trends shaping the market, understanding that is absolutely vital. So do go back and watch that one. And then finally, there was the Reset the Clock. How to relaunch your home for the new year selling success. The start of every year brings new energy to the property market. So if you had no luck selling your home in 2024, take comfort, new year, and it's still on the horizon. As the nights are starting to get lighter and the market warms up, buyers and sellers start thinking about moving in time for summer. And our diary fills again with valuations and viewings. Jim Parker and Richard Cook discuss that and give you helpful hints and tips. So again, watch that one as well. So that is the shows that we've been doing, what's happened in the Fife property market, and also what we have been doing as an agency. So that is it for another week. Keep a lookout for the pre-portals. As I say, we'll have a lot happening this week. Any questions, please just ask. But failing that, I will see you next Monday for the next update. All the best and take care.